I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.
You got to stop listening to what other people are doing, to what your parents are telling you, what you're doing, what your friends are telling you, what's cool and what's not cool. And you have to look at yourself and you have to examine who you are and what makes you different. And so many people nowadays are afraid of what makes them different, right? They're afraid of what I call their weirdness. You know, I'm a strange person. I'm weird. I have very weird tastes, right? And I knew it when I was a child. I never really quite fit into anything. You know, you can be afraid of that when you grow up because everyone is kind of can criticize you for being so different. But what makes you unique, what makes you different, what makes you stand out, what people may have criticized for you when you were very young is your source of power.
Well, you just shut down the entire podcast right there.
Okay.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sinn, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip from Robert Greene, man, because pretty much he's telling you, like, listen, man, you gotta embrace your different. You know what I'm saying? Embrace being different. You know, a lot of the times we listen to too many people, man. Listen, man, everybody doing the same thing. The people that we listening to, that's criticizing us, that's talking shit about us, they all doing the same shit. And I said earlier, like, listen, man, everybody wants you to be doing what they doing, especially if they ain't doing nothing. A lot of times y'all don't understand that misery loves company. So when you stand out, when you different, right? When you different, people don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? People want to bring you in with the crowd. They like, nah, man, fuck all that shit over there. So they gonna criticize everything that you doing. I told y'all before, they gonna call you weird. They gonna call you lame. They gonna say you ain't real. You know what I mean? They gonna say a bunch of shit about you, bro. But you gotta embrace who the fuck you are. That's why it's important to be here. It's important to be here because you learning who the fuck you are and you learning to love you for you. Not doing all of the shit, getting all in the mix with everything everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? You starting to love your qualities, you know what I'm saying? Because you have them. That's what make you stand out, like he said. That's your superpower right there. Your superpower is your different, bro. How different you are from everybody else, and you got to use that, man. A lot of times we don't see it, so we can't use that energy. You're not using what makes you stand out because you scared, so you keeping it tucked away because you worried about what people gonna think. You worried about what your family gonna think, your friends gonna think, your coworkers gonna think, your girl gonna think. You worry too much, man. You know what I'm saying? When you should be embracing that shit. You weird, embrace that shit. Like he said, man, he always knew that there was something different about him. You know what I mean? He never could quite fit in. But you know what? Look at him. Look at Robert Greene. He a big time motivator. He doing his thing. He write books. He stayed in that. He stayed in that. He kept that energy. He stuck to who he was. And listen, man, that's what made him successful. That's what's gonna make you successful as well. But if you don't see it, if you don't embrace that shit, then how you supposed to be successful? How you gonna live in your purpose if you steady doing everything that everybody else is doing? That's why we had to stop that shit, man. We had to stop everything we was doing. We had to stop the way we was thinking, man, because we wasn't thinking right. Our logic was fucked up. And you know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to admit that shit. They don't want to admit that their logic was fucked up, that their whole way of thinking was wrong. And that's what kept us going down those wrong roads, those wrong paths that we went down. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't living in our sole purpose. We wasn't doing the things that we should have been doing, that we was sent here to do. Instead, we was living in everybody else's purpose. We was doing the things that everybody else wanted to do. You know what I mean? And that don't connect with the Most High, bro. That's not gonna get you any blessings. That's not gonna get you any blessings, man. Growth will get you blessings. You know what I mean? Living in your purpose, putting in work, that's gonna get you the blessings, bro. You know what I mean? Staying positive, that's what's gonna get you the blessings, man. Not doing everything that everybody else wants you to do and caring about what everybody else think. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never find, you never gonna find your bearings that way. You never gonna get your footing like that. You always gonna be unstable because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not living in your purpose. You're not doing the things that you were sent here for, bro. So you always gonna be off balance. You will never be balanced. You wondering why, like, man, why can't I just stay on one road? Like, why am I always veering off? Because you letting people pull you to the left and right. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind not right. You know what I'm saying? You caring too much about what everybody else think. And that's what's keeping you off balance. That's what's keeping you off track. You know, so it's important for you to just notice and embrace who you are, bro. Embrace how different you are, man. You gotta be different, man. I'm not saying that you just gotta go out of your way to be different, but listen, man, some of the things that make you stand out outside of everybody else, some of the things that you do, that you like, that you taking a liking to, bro. You know what I mean? You have that feeling, like I tell y'all all the time, you always have that feeling inside of you when you doing something right. Inside of you when something is calling you to go that way. You get your calling, bro. You get your calling, man. You just gotta see it. You gotta see it, and you can't think about nobody else, man. You ain't gonna never see that shit if you always thinking about what everybody think about you, man. What they perception of you, bro. And that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing. That has nothing to do with you. What you do don't affect them. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't affect, it don't got nothing to do with anybody else, man. That's between you and the Most High, and maybe the people that's close to you, that's rooting for you. You know what I mean? That love you, you know what I'm saying? That really want you to win. But outside of that shit, man, it just don't matter, bro. It don't matter. So I want y'all to listen to that message again, man, because that shit hit home for all of us right here that's even on this different type of journey. You know what I'm saying? That's on something like this, bro. That shit should connect to all of us, because we all stepping outside of our normal, which makes us different. We all that's on this journey, whether it's no fat, semen retention, bro, we all stepping outside of that usual circle. We stepping outside of that corner that we was in. We stepping outside of that, which makes you different. So you gotta embrace that. You gotta embrace that. Love what you doing, bro, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you let these other motherfuckers get in your mind, man, you can't listen, bro. That's when you start to get off track. It's kind of like Silence of the Lambs, right? If you ever seen Silence of the Lambs, right? Before the agent sent Clarice to go talk to Hannibal Lecter, he told her like, look, just keep it basic. Ask the questions that you need, fill them out, but keep it at that. Don't tell them anything personal. You know what I mean? The agent told Clarice, don't tell Dr. Hannibal Lecter anything personal, because the last thing you want is Dr. Lecter in your head. The last thing you want him is in your mind, because he gonna manipulate you. He gonna have you thinking that he gonna have you not knowing who you are. He gonna have you jumping off the ledge because he was smart like that, see? And a lot of times y'all underestimate people's psychological skills. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get, if you expose yourself, if you show that weakness, they gonna learn how to get in your head. Just like the agent was telling Clarice, don't fuck with Hannibal Lecter like that. Keep it basic, ask the basic questions. Don't tell him anything personal. And you have to do the same out here, man. You can't be telling people all your personal business, bro. Not even in your relationship like that, man. Because first of all, it's unattractive. Second of all, these women gonna use that against you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it plain Jane sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Keep them emotions tucked away, man. Don't get all emotional with these women. But it's like that in this life, bro. You can't be telling all your information like that, man, because next thing you know, if you got people that's good at psychology, they gonna use that to veer you off track. They gonna get in your mind like Hannibal Lecter would and make you think what you doing is wrong. They gonna make you think that what you doing, listen, is lame. You know, they gonna make you think that you really weird. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make you think all sorts of shit, and now you ain't on your purpose. Now you not doing the things that you supposed to be doing. Now you doing exactly what they doing. You let them, you play right into their hands. You play right into their hands, and bruh, listen, man, you ain't gonna receive no blessings like that, man. You not. So you gotta listen, you gotta understand, man, it's an agent. You know what I'm saying? It's a person, it's a thing, it's the Most High. You know, you gonna get those signs, man. You gonna know, man, listen, don't let these people get in your head. Just like he told Clarice, the last thing you want is Hannibal Lecter in your head. You know what I'm saying? And that same night, that next day, that same night after she left from talking to Hannibal Lecter, that agent told Clarice that one of the inmates in Silence of the Lambs that was in that room too, you know what I'm saying, that was down in one of them cells, he killed himself. Because Hannibal Lecter was taunting him all night. And that the other inmate, he let Hannibal get in his head. And he ended up swallowing his tongue. And she like, what the fuck? Yeah. You got some people that's good at that shit. And they could take you right off track too. If you let them. If you let people get in your head. If you let these women get in your head, bro. If you let society and what everybody else doing get in your head. If you let some of your family members get in your head, bro. They could throw your ass off too. They could throw your ass off too, just like Miggs. His name was Miggs in there. Check out Silence of the Lambs, bro. You know what I mean? Hannibal Lecter just wasn't dangerous because of what he can do. He was dangerous because of his mouthpiece. How he could get in your head. And a lot of the times we let people get in our head and make us think that we wrong and not doing something right. And that's what's taking us off our fucking purpose. You know, so it's important for you to not listen to what people gotta say about you. It's important for you to not care about what other people think about you. When you have that gut feeling, when you can feel it in your heart and soul that you're doing something right by being on this journey, by losing weight, trying to eat better, whatever it is to better your life, bro, whatever it is, you gotta follow that feeling. You gotta follow that light. You can't listen to nobody else. You can't tell people everything that you got going on in your life because it's your life. So why would we go fill people in on everything that we doing when we know that they not on that? When we know that they not on that, when they live a totally different lifestyle, why would we feel the need to let them know everything? We gotta stop that shit. We gotta have discernment out here, bro. You ain't having discernment telling people all your business. Then when you know they not on the same thing that you on, when you know they not trying to grow, when you know they not trying to elevate, when you know they not trying to better themselves, and there go your happy ass carrying your ass. Guess what I'm doing? Telling them all your business. And then you letting these manipulating motherfuckers get all in your head, and now your dumb ass done got thrown off. Now you don't know what to do when you was doing good with your transformation, bro. So you let them throw a wrench. You let them stop your transformation. You let them stop your blessings, bro. That's what you do. That's what you do when you ain't living in your purpose and doing the things and you not taking that call and you let somebody else send you off. So be careful, man. You know what I mean? I just want to holler at y'all and show y'all that clip too, man, because a lot of us is like that. We been had this feeling, see, but we didn't follow that light like Robert Greene did. He stuck to his guns. Yeah, I'm weird, so what? You know what I mean? I'ma live in my purpose. I'ma motivate. I'ma do all of these things. I'ma write my books. I'ma be who I am. And he's smart as hell. A lot of y'all smart as hell too, but you dumb if you listening to these outside sources. You dumb if you not following that light, that feeling that you feel inside to keep going and stay on that journey that you on. You dumb if you do that. So stay smart, stay wise, use your head, and don't listen to nobody else, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.